Welcome to Papa Champs, a brand new league that will run on the F123 game. Here's what to expect: simulation damage, ghosting off, gimmick races, playoffs, custom car liveries, fun and entertainment prioritized instead of being a super serious toxic sweatfest. That is why this is going to be the most incredible season of league racing you're ever going to see in your life. The season is split up into two parts, the regular season and the playoff season. The first 10 races are your regular season, the last 10 races are your playoff season. In the regular season, we have 3 gimmick races. The first one is the drive till your tires explode Grand Prix. You're not allowed to make a pit stop at all in the race until the penultimate lap, when you have to do your mandatory stop. Even if you get a puncture or if you lose your front wing, that's unfortunate, that's racing. The second is going to be the Monaco Grand Prix Rainbow Race. Every single tyre compound must be used. That includes your slick compounds and your wet weather grooved compounds. If it rains, you'll have to drive on the track in slick tyres on the wet surface. The final race of the regular season will be your reverse championship order race. So first in the championship starts last, last in the championship starts first. It's as simple as that. One shot qualifying, you get 1 lap at it. If you cock it up, you cock it up. That's unfortunate. The stakes could not be higher in that session. Playoffs. At the end of the regular season, the 10 highest performing drivers will advance to the playoffs. Each playoff round will last 3 races, and the 2 lowest scoring drivers after that will get eliminated. We'll keep eliminating drivers until we get to the final 4, which will take place at the Las Vegas street circuits. Whoever wins that race wins the title. The drivers who don't advance to the playoffs get put into the fight for the tin pot trophy, and whoever wins the tin pot trophy wins a tin pot. The winner of the championship will receive a £20 voucher for Papa John's. You will get the pizza. We encourage you to take photos with it, make love to it, and keep the pizza box as a commemorative trophy that says to everyone that you ever meet, I won Papa Champs.
And we're back for another half-baked questions with Goose and Mike. Let's get straight into this one. Yo, Mike.
Hey mate, you alright?
I got a question for you, bud.
Go on.
Right, what is life? Oh, that's a stonker of a question there from Goose. Oh, let's see what Mike's response is to that one.
Well, we're born, read in and out a lot, get money in one hand, goes out the other, and then we die.
Oh, what a belter of an actor there from Mike. Oh, what a fantastic one that was. And yeah, that was fantastic all in there. This was another half-baked questions with Goose and Mike. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Paul, and see you in the next one. It's Goose here, boys. Papa Goose to you. I'm just here to tell you about the fact that you guys haven't watched International Paddock today already. Why haven't you? Are you having an affair with your wife? Be honest with me. I'm trying to be nice about this. Why haven't you watched it? Am I not good enough for you? Is Mike's funny commentary not enough for you? What about Scott? Huh? I bet you feel like an idiot now, don't you? We're already on episode 3 and yet you guys haven't watched it. Wonder why that is. I tell you now, you can watch it on our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen our YouTube channels, International Paddock on YouTube, you search it up anytime you like and you can get access to all of our videos, all of the streams from Papa Champs to International Paddock. They're all on there. What are you waiting for? Don't let me catch you doing it again. Goose out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Papa Champs. This is round 3 at Baku. Mike is here in the comms box with me this evening to take us through the action of our very first gimmick race. Isn't that right, Mike?
Oh yes, looking forward to it.
So, if you guys were not here for the start screen, then let me just explain to you what's gonna happen.
Can I stop you right there?
Right. Okay, right.
I'm hearing myself twice.
Try now.
Hi. Hello?
Hello.
No, can still hear myself twice.
Talk again.
Talking again.
It's on
Talking
your end,
again.
not mine. You might need to have a look at your make sure the stream audio's not on from you.
Oh shit, here it is.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to where we were before Mike was having a little bit of a fit about his shit on the other side of the pond. Listen in, okay? We are going to be racing at Baku this evening. It's an unforgiving track for such an unforgiving concept. It's right here for you all. You are not allowed to pit after lap 1. If a driver is to pit after lap 1 for any reason, not including drive-throughs, the driver will be subsequently disqualified from the race and will not score any points at all. So, from lap 1 till the end of the race, the pits are closed. So to get around the game disqualifying everyone will be pitting on lap 1 to put on tyres that they're going to take to the end of the race. Now, it's going to be a challenge. Tyres are going to pop, and people are going to get very, very upset. But that's why we're here, to enjoy their upset. And now, we're going to get into the action. Baku is a track that both me and Mike have a love-hate relationship with, don't we, Mike?
Hate?
I love it. But you
No, I
hate
do.
it.
I quite like it. No, I do like it.
Baku is
I
one
do
of my
like
favourite
it.
tracks in this game. I've always been relatively good at it, so I think it's maybe just where I get my affinity for enjoying shit. But this is where it's going to be for tonight's gimmick race.
Who won an online game at Baku today? Who?
Did you? Did you win
Yeah,
an online game at Baku?
I did.
Well done, Mike.
I know. Ready to start our new career.
Oh, God. We definitely do need to start a new career mode, don't we?
Who's Donamar wins? Who's that?
Oh, that is Omar.
Hello, Omar. He's a little comment for you there.
Yo, Goose, you looking fire, my guy. I appreciate it, Omar. I love you, bro. Love you lots. We got this shit. We got that Terminator, but I don't care vibe. And that's what the whole point of it was. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream today. We're trying our best with some new technology, as always. Still trying to refine everything. I've been waiting for players for so long.
Yeah, and me. Listen, Omar, if you can zoom in on Goose's sunglasses, you'll be able to see that he is watching porn in the reflection.
Yeah. That was the point. I had porn on. I had Pornhub on while I was doing that because I wanted you guys to know everything that was going on.
Because his eyes go bloodshot. His eyes go bloodshot when he's watching porn.
Yeah, it hurts, man. It absolutely hurts. Pornhub scarred me when I was young. And still to this day, it continues to scar me.
You're very lucky having porn at your age. I actually case catalogues to get my porn.
Yeah, you had to go through Playboy.
No, Playboy was invented when I was a kid.
That is true.
It's case catalogues, underwear department.
I guess anything to get your hands on, innit? What a mad lad, Omar says. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't already know, we are on back-to-back streams on Mondays. The stream that we did before this was at 5 o'clock, where we had the International Paddock. It was myself, Mike, and Scott in the box for that one. That was great. We had a nice little chat, didn't we?
Good today, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
There wasn't much to go for.
So we actually gave us
we
a
made
chance
2 hours up.
yeah. We got to have a little chat about who we would sit at a table with in the whole entire sort of world of racing. It started off at Formula 1, but I decided, you know what, in the wide world of racing, I gave a perspective from everywhere. I wanted someone from everywhere. And that was this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in qualifying. I hate this camera angle. Yeah.
I do.
Right. Rosyko looks like he's in the lead after... Oh, Rosyko's in the wall after lap 1 of qualifying. Scott balancing the books at the moment. Angelo is very, very quick tonight. He's been told if he doesn't win this race, he's kicked from the league. Words from the owner of the league.
Panda Patch, I know Panda Patch, that livery on his car is superb. I mean, they all are, but
Yeah,
I really like
some of the
Pandas.
liveries are just pure class. We've got Owen Wyatt, which is the brother of Scott, in the league as well for today's race.
Welcome all in.
Vapid looks to be in the lead at the moment. We're watching as Scott goes through the castle section now. He's in the lead through the castle section as Vapid is out of qualifying. He's either invalidated or binned it. Angelo is still there. Owen, however, is really pushing his car. It looks like right now, unless he doesn't, if he messes this up, it's all over for him. But Scott, not too far behind. There's going to be very, very close between these guys. Wallace Jr. is overtaking Angelo. It's going to be a run down to the line, folks. Oh, Angelo's had a moment. He's all the way down in 9th.
Ooh, Angelo. Owen.
Owen crosses the line at 141.4. That's a solid time. 141.8 from Scott and a 142.1 from Wallace Jr. Panda a 142.4 across the line. Some of the other cars a little bit slower behind. So, pretty nice little quick qualifying for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, very good. I'm just on board with the young Wallace Jr.'s car. Look, I know what he's been doing this afternoon. He's been polishing his car. Looks really nice.
Nice and chrome, is it?
Just had a clap of thunder here.
Ooh. Ooh. We do like that. We're just going to look at the race director. It's free DNFs, so free crashes from these guys. No disqualifications. Incidents, terminal damage on all 3 of them. So, yeah. Big moments for those 3. Kirby and Vapid both crashing at Castle section, having a little bit of a moment to themselves. But yeah. Let's get into chatting about this race. Let's talk about this, because a couple of the drivers were a bit meh about this. So let's me and you have a civil discussion about what could happen in this race. Okay, I'll start us off.
Me and you are having a civil discussion for once, are we?
Yeah, I know, it's not argument, is it? Right.
Go on, mate.
People were complaining about tyres.
It's a gimmick race.
It's a gimmick race. It's... If you don't make it to the end, then, you know, it's not a big deal. There's still loads of other races to compete in, right?
Exactly.
If you don't compete tonight because, oh, I don't want to do it, then you signed up for this league, then just do it.
You're missing out. You're missing out. It's as simple as that.
This is a challenge.
I think it's brilliant.
It's great.
It's brilliant.
And it's fair enough. If some drivers don't feel that way about this and that, we can't force them to race. That's the thing. We can't do it.
I'll not go on about this. What I'm going to say. I say it every week. I admire Scott for what he's doing. The amount of work he's putting in, and he's coming up with these little gimmicks. Now, it's all right coming up with a gimmick race, but how do you cover a gimmick race? How do you, the little questions people ask about, well, what if I get a puncture? Well, you can't use a pit. Well, what if it's raining? Well, you carry on with hard tyres. He's brought these gimmicks up, but he's also got an answer for them straight away.
Because
and
it's so simple.
He's looked into it. Scott has, not just this race. I mean, setting up the league must have took hours and hours. It's not something that you can do overnight. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you're right.
The amount of work he was putting in, and that's why I brought it straight to your guys' attention, because I wanted it to flourish. And now we've got a good number of drivers that are taking part tonight. Bear in mind, some of them are skeptics, and some of them will maybe say some bad things about this, but that's their own opinion. We want it to be good viewing.
Doesn't matter.
We want this to be good viewing for the viewers, and also at the same time, this is going to surprise a lot of people, because I think we're going to have a lot of people really thinking tonight about how they're driving. And another thing is, from the steward's office, they said that they'll be taking every incident heavily tonight.
Yeah.
And I know that they are willing to slap the equivalent of drive-through penalties in time onto drivers who do not brake in time for corners and decide to kill someone. So drivers do need to be careful. It's a matter of fact that drivers in the past 2 races have been taking the piss out of the stewards.
Right, happy now.
in many ways, I think it's going to be an eye opener tonight. I think the drivers are going to really have to learn how to race each other, and if they don't, then they're going to get penalised.
Stewards will be getting their own back on them. They've called us then. Right. I mean, going back onto Scott and how he's arranged this league and everything. I mean, where's he got the ideas for this pit close after lap 1? Where's he got the idea of in a couple of races' time where finishing 10th wins the race? It's brilliant, and it's them that have raced tonight and gone, what that shit that was not really. You're missing out. It's a unique league, and I think it'll catch on. Other leagues will be doing these gimmick races, but Scott's, he should have copyrighted this, because everybody's going to be doing these little gimmicks. I'm sure they are.
Exactly. Now the thing is, right, there is leagues like this on PlayStation and on the PC called Jackal Car, right? And I know that he took a lot of inspiration from Jackal Car for a lot of the stuff, but he wanted to present it in a new way, in a way that was his spin on things, right? Now, really, he's only taken the aspect of, I don't know how to describe it, the more the NASCAR point system and the playoff style from Jackal Car. The rest has been essentially crafted and designed by him to suit the environment that we're racing in. Now, my thing is, I love this, a different approach to sim racing, essentially, because everyone's too fucking serious.
Correct.
And
just you took the words out of my mouth, mate. Yeah, it is too serious.
People need to learn to relax.
Like you say about this race tonight, for all those that are involved in it, I bet they've been thinking of strategy all day today. I know I have, and I'm a commentator. I've not been racing, but I'm thinking, would it be best to do this? Would it be best to do that? What would they do? Anyway, they're on the grid.
They've got a formation lap, so we'll see.
Yeah. Going through the championships, or have you got plans, Andrew, for this?
I say, during the safety cars, which we will inevitably have, we will talk about the championship at the moment, because it's still early days. I can tell you roughly what the championship looks like. If you want to do it, Mike, then go ahead.
I think we can do it in safety car, because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, and maybe we could have a little sportsman side bet to see how many safety cars will be.
How many do you think there
4.
will be, Mike?
4.
4. I'm going to go with 2.
Okey-doke.
I'm going to go with 2. And for any of you guys watching, if I get it right, you have to follow the channel. If Mike gets it right, you have to go and subscribe to our YouTube. So it's a win-win either way for us. And it's going to be a win-win for you, because you get this content. Because this will be going live on YouTube straight away tomorrow morning. It'll be live for you guys to view again and again and again. So there'll be no issues there, will there?
No.
So we're watching now. A few drivers trying to get.
Have you seen the? Have you seen the tyre allocation? Just one driver on mediums.
I mean,
the rest are on softs.
It's stupid that he's on mediums, to be honest. Because
is he on mediums to stay out?
No, he wouldn't be allowed to. Remember, pits closed after lap 1. So if he's not read the rules, he's disqualified. So
have you got to pit then?
You have to pit.
You've got to pit.
If he wants to stay on mediums for the race, he's screwed himself, because mediums are not going to do 26 laps.
Yeah. Love it. I keep saying it, but I'm absolutely loving the liveries on these cars.
Yeah,
absolutely loving it.
Like, I feel that everybody has had a chance to be really creative, and I really like it, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, some of them are still similar to each other because there's not been many liveries released in the game, but people have put a lot of time and effort into putting different sponsors, different colours. Every car is different. There's not a car that's the same on the grid this evening, and I think for 12 drivers to be taking on this fucking mammoth challenge, it's basically 24 hours of Spa. But
Prediction for you here. I think I've just noticed Bruce Psycho is P12 on the grid. He will cause the first safety car.
reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. I have.
He's quick. He is really quick.
Yeah.
His race sense. He'll get there, but I think he's going to be a bit hasty in that first corner. But that's just my opinion.
Wyatt here for the start, ladies and gentlemen.
Okie dokie.
All the other
Looking forward to this, Andrew.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic,
excited.
gentlemen. And we're off. Fantastic start from Owen. His brother behind him, Scott, gets in, slots in nicely. There's a bit of chop and change. Panda tries to dive down the inside at turn 1 on Wallace Jr. Nothing being made of that just yet. Panda is holding on. Oh, Wallace Jr. getting really, really loose out of turn 2. Angelissimo dropping down the order a little bit after a bit of a poor start from him. Brusyko up into P9, and Vapid Koot not in the best place. Brusyko just making move after move at the moment.
Told you he was quick.
Now the question is, will he make a move that costs people time?
Verstappen's had a bit of a moment at the back of the group.
He's not having the best time at the moment.
Pretty impressed with Owen's pace.
You have to finish on the Halo, right? Because half of these drivers are probably not going to finish today, considering the performance that we've had from a few other people. So Wallace has been dropped down by Panda Pat on the first lap of the race. We are going to be watching for pit stops, ladies and gentlemen. Any driver who does not pit on lap 1, well, they can't pit again. They're not allowed to. Lap 1, after this lap, pits are closed. Brusyko has retired.
Psycho's out.
Virtual safety car. As
What
Kirby's
did you say?
out.
Kirby's out as well. There's a Papa Wells prediction that's come right again.
Yeah, it looks like there has been Brusyko's hit the wall and Kirby has been collected by that. It is a safety car, which is good for everybody because it means their cars will definitely make it to the end. Everybody should anyway.
Here's your mad dash in the pits.
Everybody is coming into the pits now, as they should be.
Okay, this race. Oh!
Adam Halford had a little moment.
He did.
Vapid Koot
Brilliant.
and Dash Dappin should be coming into the pits now as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's got the best start? It's Owen and Scott, Panda Pat, Wallace. Ooh, let's go.
Nobody's chopped and changed positions in the pit lane, and now we're coming out. Oh, Cynical Games has
Psychic
retired from the
Games.
session. Has he crashed into the pit wall?
He has.
He has. He's had a big moment. He's over the barrier. So that's 3 drivers that have completely ruined it on the first lap because they were silly. That's kind of funny, actually. Collected in an incident, says Kirby. Yeah, it's sad, but it happens. But it's the way it is. Keep on watching the stream though, and enjoy the action that we've got in store. Oh, Dash Stappen has. Well, I think he may have just ruined his front wing.
He has.
Under safety car. Can I have a look at his front wing, please? Looks okay.
Oh, he's alright. He's alright,
He's
yeah.
managed to stop it in time. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, anybody who pits after this will be disqualified from race results. They have to stay out on these tyres until the end of the race, until they cross that line. And that is it, basically. It's the only part of the gimmick that people were upset about because they wanted to have a hard race.
I'm thinking these not Kirby, I don't think, but these people at DNFs, are they going to be thinking, well, what's the concept having no safety cars and everything? But they smashed their cars before.
Exactly. So they have nothing to
So,
say.
no, you can't comment. It's just their own fault, I'm afraid.
Right. So getting back into this. Do we see drivers getting aggressive on the first few laps to gain a couple of positions with the tyres fresh? Or do we just see people being conservative, waiting for the move and getting it done that way rather than being aggressive?
Don't know. I'm beginning to think. I mean, I'm a commentator, not a racer, but I'm beginning to think, being as we're going to have 3 laps under safety car, would mediums have been a good option on that first pit stop?
Now, the question would be, is how deadly is this track on tyre wear? And right now, considering the way the track looks and how hot it looks out there, I don't think mediums would be into the end. I think they would have extremely worn. There's a lot of heavy braking zones on this track. And a lot of places where the tyres will scrub aggressively. So, hards is obviously the best option for everybody. And it sort of puts everybody in this level playing field for once that we don't tend to see. It's all going to be down to racecraft and pace. So we're just going to have a look at some data, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody has made one stop that is still in the race. Everybody is on the hard tyre and nobody has picked up any penalties. So let's see how this goes. Now, Wallace Jr. got pipped at the start there by Panda Pat Cheetah. Panda's a quick driver, but Panda could get very conservative. Might cause Wallace to have to get past him somehow, maybe putting him at risk. Does that make it any more uncomfortable for him behind Panda? And also knowing that Scott and Owen are
Angelo be thinking the same.
Angelo will be thinking the same. Either, did he? You know?
No. There's not many quicker than him, race pace wise.
There isn't. I mean, he is. I mean, tonight, we know anybody who's running medium traction has definitely got an advantage over anybody who's not. And
safety cars in.
Got no ABS on compared to someone with ABS on. So this could be difficult for a lot of drivers today to really control their cars. Owen Wyatt will control the safety car restart.
Early or late, Andrew?
Late.
Blowing them right down. And away he goes. He's gone.
He's just chilling for a minute. He's trying to bait them. That's what he's doing.
He's gone now.
Yeah, he's gone. He's caught Scott out aggressively. Panda, however, wasn't so caught out and is going to look for a lunge down the outside into turn 1. Did he pull out of that toe too quickly? Because it looks like Scott just being a little bit more friendly under the brakes. And Wallace being just there as well on Panda. This is going to be a fight right through the next few laps, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to watch Baku right now as he looks to be chasing down Angelo. He's going to go for the move, the lunge into turn 4.
Yeah, Wallace has got the move done on Panda. But comes out. Panda got a better exit.
Yeah, Panda and Wallace. And Wallace is going to have the next corner. We struggle to get the power down there.
Yeah, Panda's going.
They are side by side at the moment. Wallace just, he's all over the place at the moment. Can't get grip in those tyres. He tried, however. Verstappen is now up into P7. Angelo is really taking it quite conservative.
Yes.
Which I don't think's a bad approach. He's just braking earlier, smoother on the brakes. He's waiting. I think he's expecting people's tyres to die out very quickly, and he will have tyres to last until the end of the race. But
the Wyatts have got a 2.5 second advantage already.
They do, yes. But I think it was all down to Panda's sort of early braking into turn 1 there that cost him.
It could be.
He was very early. Wallace and Tom Gorian now having a little bit of a spat at the back of the grid in P4 and 5. Oh, Tom Gorian getting a fantastic exit. Watching Tom Gorian, he is there. But it's going to be very close into turn 1 as Wallace is still there. Oh, what a fake! Down the inside was Tom Gorian. They're still there. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy. Tom Gorian tried to turn over a little bit too soon there. But all's good in the hood
All's
at
good.
the moment.
All's good in love and war.
Baku.
So Owen's got a second advantage over Scott now.
Yeah.
With Panda.
Wallace is trying his hard. I feel like he's struggling to get the power down in the car. Really having to change up quite early and not getting the launch he wants out of some of these corners. It looks like quite aggressive on the steam. I don't know if maybe the setup he's got on is really working for him at the moment with his tyre wear. But as you say, Owen's lost a bit of time now to Scott behind.
Yeah, so I think Scott's got his tyres working now.
Wallace, we're watching Wallace pushing through with Tom Gorian and Verstappen out second behind. These guys are sort of equaling out a little bit at the moment, but we'll see. We'll just go to the chat real quick while there's nothing really going on. Wallace looking to have a little move on Tom Gorian now.
Comes a bit wide.
Yeah. Rear grip is limited, so there will be lots of sliding. Wallace and Panda made contact. And Panda has damage.
Well, he's not doing too bad if he's got damage.
Yeah. Can't wait to see that in this year's report.
Yeah, this has come in now.
Yeah, this is going to mean that Wallace and Tom Gorian are going to have a nice little race on their hands now. Wallace, it does actually look like Wallace is maybe struggling a little bit, because he does have no front right end plate. Oh, he's now lost his front wing.
Yeah, his front, yeah.
I think it's all over.
Hook him up. Yeah.
That's going to be in the steward's report. I can tell you that now. Because that's going to be extremely costly. Especially around here. You kind of need your front wing to drive.
It's just a little bit. Safety car.
Safety car. It's just the damage, I think. It's the parts of his car, the carbon on the track, has come off in such an action area that the car's been like, safety car. It shouldn't be a safety car, it should be a VSC. There's enough time to clean that up. Nobody's died. Everybody's still driving. So, yeah, everybody's down to a Delta. Well, chat, shall we have a little bit of fun? I might play for you. Nah, I'm not gonna play anything for you. You're just gonna have to listen to us for 5 minutes. How do you guys
Sure, there's worse things. Sure, there's worse things you can do than listen to us. Right. I'll just go through the championship then.
Let's
we have got
the championships.
A two-way battle at the top of the league at the moment between Scott and Angelo, who are both on 33 points. Maka, who won. Oh, I'll get my words out in a minute. Who won last week's race, is in P3, tied with Jamie. Maka and Jamie are not here tonight. That's quite interesting. Panda is in P5 on 20 points, and we've got Wallace on 14. Adam Halford's on 13. Vapid Coot is on 10. One Eye, who's unfortunately ill tonight, he's on 8 points. And TJH, who another one that's missing tonight, he's on 5 points. But obviously there's others in the championship, but I haven't scored any points yet, so...
I'm just about to get you guys the actual picture of the standings for you guys to look at. All the
oh, that's nice.
In Papa Champs so far. Because I'm nice. I'm really nice. See? You love me. I'm just trying to make sure that it all fits with the buttons. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just transition that over for you so you can see what we're sitting with right now in the championship. As you can see, Scott on 33, Angelo on 33, Mark on 25, and Jamie on 25. Panda on 18, Wallace Jr. 14, Adam Halford 13, Baku 12, Winai 7, TJ 5, and the rest have 0.
I'm just sorry to laugh. Kirby, our American friend.
Yes.
Walrus and Panda made contact.
He's corrected himself, no Wallace.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
I think that's hilarious. I'm just going to transition that back over for you guys so you can watch the safety car action. It's going to be an awkward one. People are going to want to moan about the fact that they've got damage this early into the race, and as we have said, the stewards will be looking into incidents from today's race very seriously. But we do ask that you do not abuse each other in the chat. If we see this, the stewards will take that with a bit of offence, and we could potentially be penalising you for that shit as well, so please don't do that in the future, because the past few weeks there's been some really, really horrible things said to each other in the chat. We don't like that. We're just here as commentators, and we do some...
Don't hear us saying things like that, do we?
Yeah. You don't hear us calling each other bell ends all the time. Just off stream we
Wanker.
call each other bell ends. It's the same with the Discord. You can do it in your chats, but not on that one. So, listen, it's easy Ozy from us. We just want you guys to be nice to each other, please. I'm begging you. Put your loving hands out, baby.
One of my favourite songs, actually.
Amy, why now?
See me doing me Northern Soul to that.
Aye.
No, I don't like the Amy Winehouse version.
What one do you like?
The other one. Oh, is it? Can't think.
Who's it by? I don't know.
I can't think.
You know what I'm gonna do though?
I'm going to Google it.
I really want to put music on, but I know this will just get demonetized to fuck on YouTube. It's fine. We'll keep everybody busy. Let's talk a little bit more about the racing, Mike, over here. So we've already had one instance of contact, and we're on lap 8. Right. How many more bits of contact will we get?
A few. Frankie Valli version, I like it. Called Begging. Begging you, baby, baby.
This is going to end up being a YouTube short, isn't it? This is going on TikTok. When Kieran gets his hands on this stream, he is going to find this one. It's going to be absolutely everywhere. Jesus. Cheers, Kieran. Love you, bro.
Where is he?
He's not racing tonight. He's on a live stream with some other people. He wasn't too comfortable with this race idea. Just with his he's not amazing at this game. He knows that himself. He feels that he may be a little bit of a hindrance in some ways. I think, from what I heard from when I spoke to him in the stream, and he didn't want to cause any contact and controversies that could kill
I understand where it's coming from, but get yourself in. Have a laugh.
Have a wee laugh at it, please.
I'll stick up for you, Kieran. I'll stick up for you. If anybody gives you... Oh, we're racing again, by the way.
We are. It's just happened out of nowhere, guys. We didn't know. But Scott's been caught out again. And Adam Halford has been caught out massively as well. It's just really slow at the back. Panda, Tom Gorian and Wallace. Wallace looking to have a wee go. Again, with that damage, he's not really getting anywhere. Which is not what he wants.
He's doing well. Keep fit.
Yes, yeah. But if he stays in it, other people will die. That's the thing. If he just keeps his car alive, he will get to the end of this race.
I'm going to stay on board with it Wallace when he goes down that castle section, because it's going to be a bit fun.
What is this camera? You wouldn't find this in real life. So why is it in this game? me off this camera.
Oh, Wallace is out. Wallace is out. Didn't turn the corner.
That's a shame. That's another safety car. We're on 3 now. I've already
Yeah.
lost. I've already lost the bet. You know what? Fuck it. You guys are getting a short video. How do you guys like that? Do you want to see a video stream? I love you guys enough that I may just play you something. Do you want that? Do you want something to keep you entertained? Mike, do you want something to keep you entertained?
You keep me entertained, Andrew. I don't need anything, but I'm not everyone, so do what you gotta do, baby.
Let me just play you guys starting sequence for anybody who didn't. It's ERC Wallace. Yeah. Not amazing, mate. Enjoy.
We're back for another
this short video.
half-baked questions with Goose and Mike. Let's get straight into this one.
Yo, Mike. I got
Hey,
a
mate,
question.
you alright?
I got a question for you, bud.
Go on.
Right, what is life?
Oh, that's a stonker of a question there from Goose. Oh, let's see what Mike's response is to that one.
Well, we're born, read in and out a lot, get money in one hand, goes out the other, and then we die.
Oh, what a belter of an answer there from Mike. Oh, what a fantastic one that was. And yeah, that was fantastic all in there. This was another half-baked questions with Goose and Mike. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Paul, and see you in the next one. It's Goose here, boys. Papa Goose to you. I'm just here to tell you about the fact that you guys haven't watched International Paddock today already. Why haven't you? Are you having an affair with your wife? Be honest with me. I'm trying to be nice about this. Why haven't you watched it? Am I not good enough for you? Is Mike's funny commentary not enough for you? What about Scott? Huh? I bet you feel like an idiot now, don't you? We're already on episode 3 and yet you guys haven't watched it. Wonder why that is. I tell you now, you can watch it on our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen our YouTube channel, it's International Paddock on YouTube. You search it up anytime you like, and you can get access to all of our videos, all of the streams, from Papa Champs to International Paddock. They're all on there. What are you waiting for? Don't let me catch you doing it again. Goose out. And we're back on air, ladies and gentlemen. We took a 2-minute breather. What was it you said when we were off the air with everybody?
Living in your head.
Yeah, living in my head. And I said to you, right? I said to you that I don't even think you could last a day in my head because what goes through it. Right? And you said, I don't think you'd manage in mine. Then what did you say after that, Mike?
You'll be hurrying up to get back in your own head.
Aye. You said something else though, didn't you?
What the heck?
I come in yours, you come in mine, and I just went, that's what she said.
Yeah, you come in my head and I'll come in yours.
Aye.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Gotta keep it busy, you know, we gotta keep it busy. We're just sitting on board right now with Owen. We've been sitting on board with him for a little while. Because we've now lost what we consider a third of the drivers, so it's a sad, sad day in Baku for drivers.
And if that carries on, we'll end up with no drivers at the end of the race. If we're losing 4 drivers every quarter.
So this is what I say to that. Tough shit, learn to drive.
Yeah, tough shit.
It's going to sound bad, and I'm sure people are going to hate us in the chat about it, right? But generally, it's your own problem if you crash out. If you get hit by somebody else, then they need to learn to drive, okay? So it goes every way. We're not like labeling drivers here. We're saying everybody that crashes just needs to learn to be a little bit careful. That's all. Now, does Owen absolutely do Scott in this time? Let's see.
Yeah.
He's just, and he's gone. He's done it again.
He's gone.
He's just, Scott is struggling with that today, I'm not going to lie. And Tom Dorian, however, is not struggling to be in 4th position behind Panda.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with Tom Gordon. It's like he's raced before.
Yeah, he has raced. He is an RFL driver, actually an ex-SFR driver as well.
Yeah.
I know Tom reasonably well. Same with Baku, he's an ex-driver in SFR.
Well, I'm looking at I'm Verstappen. Ethan, he used to race. Well, he's just joined the ERC then, but he was an esports driver with Ulrich and them in ERC. He's obviously been off the circuit for a while, and he's the first one to admit he's got to get back to grips with it. But he's not doing too bad with the P5 up to yet.
The thing is, right, these drivers know how to be careful, and that's what it bugs me when they don't be careful. And it's just like, you know it yourself, don't you? You're a driver sometimes, and you see drivers all the time on every street that just could be a little bit more careful, but are just not. And it does get a little bit irritating every now and again seeing that, because not only by causing contact with other cars are you potentially ruining their race, but you're ruining your own chances, because you're either going to get a penalty or you're going to get damage happening. So just learning to avoid other cars is the important part. And I think with the stewards obviously taking a very, very different view of contact today, it's going to be a very, very
Verstappen's just
run. Tom Gorian is looking to see if he could have a wee move down the inside there, but there's too much in it.
Yeah, good move.
Angelo going for a move on Vapid. But Angelo is very, very careful. Very
he's
power. On purpose as well, which is quite interesting to see.
Yeah, he's definitely gone for the careful approach, I think, Angelo, because he's not showing his usual pace. He's been quite mature with his driving tonight, I think.
We're with Panda at the moment in P3. He's within DRS range of Scott, but they're not close enough. I know that Panda and Scott, they do a career mode together, so they do kind of know how to race against each other. The level at which these guys can race against each other is going to be under question today, when it gets to that point, if Panda gets to that point, being able to overtake Scott. Because Scott right now is just driving to the limit he wants to go to, like changing up early and just trying not to put too much wear on the tyres straight away. Again, could be quite interesting.
There's a second gap between everybody at the moment, apart from Adam, who's putting a little bit of pressure on Angelo at the back of the field. Angelo just doing enough to keep in front.
Yeah, they're all just sort of chilling out at the moment. DRS is now enabled again, so anyone within that second gap now, coming into any of these DRS detection zones, will have the opportunity for a move, which is kind of what we're going to need right now, because there's no difference in tyres. And if there is any damage, then tough shit. You've got another 12 laps. So
This is what I'd love to see on the game with actual races like that. I'd love for the comms to be able to go and have a look at tyre wear on cars.
we should be able to just do it, but of course,
Yeah.
EA still haven't. The one thing is annoying. It's about this is they haven't given us what we need to be able to give good comms all the time. So it is what it is. It's pretty. Kirby says it's pretty ironic that in my first race with the Roman Grosjean, I get completely sent to Narnia. Yeah.
I think Verstappen's had a moment. He's down into P8 now. From was he 4? Yeah. Just had a Tom Gorey and Money's dropped to P8 now. He's had a moment.
Changes going on in the pack at the moment, but there's nothing too serious. Because everybody's sort of out of range of DRS. Adam, however, will have an opportunity on Angelo down the straight here. And to be honest, Verstappen obviously not being where he'd like to be right now. I think he had a moment.
Yeah, must have done, because like I say, he was in 4th and he's dropped down to 9th now.
He's managed to keep his car relatively intact. Doesn't look like he's got any visual damage to the car, but maybe some underfloor damage. Angelo looking to have a move on Vapid Koot, gets that move done, and also behind, Vapid's going to have company on
Adam Alfred, yeah.
Looks to be pushing a little bit now. Vapid trying to get a good exit out of that corner. Adam Alfred drove into that last corner and nowhere, and as you can see, Vapid had no response to Angelo.
Scott's. Oh! Owen had a little bit of a moment there, just coming out of that corner, and Scott is right up his diffuser now.
Interesting to see this playing out the way it is right now, because Scott is there. He's not let go of him, and it does look like Owen's making a few mistakes at the moment too.
Yeah, it's putting a bit of pressure on him, isn't he?
Scott's sort of making him a bit nervous. You know, these are two brothers that are racing against each other right now, so the tensions will be a little bit high. Scott's not going to make a stupid move. He knows more than too well for that, and I know that Owen is a very experienced racer himself, so...
Will these two be in the same room, or do
I
they
believe
still live
they're
in the
not
same house?
room. So
Right.
could be interesting. Right now, Vapid Koot.
Yeah,
Adam
just gone on to
Alfred's
them
going
now.
Catch up now. Angelo is going to have a lot on his hands here. Right now, if we're watching on board, I'm going to deal with that. Can you do some comms for a second?
Of course will. Yeah, I'm on board with Scott and Owen at the moment. Owen's just leading the way. Scott's being very patient, putting him under a little bit of pressure. As we mentioned earlier, we marked out earlier that Owen isn't making little mistakes. It's just the pressure that Scott's putting on him. We shall see. Up, down the park, Vapid Koot is all over the back of Angelo as well. Quite close that is. I shall go on board with them just to see what's going on, but we've got Vapid Koot, Adam Alfred and Verstappen just adrift at the moment, but yeah, Angelo still... Oh, you're back?
Yeah, back, sorry, I was just typing.
Okay.
Carry on.
I'm on board with Owen and Scott. I'm on board with Scott and Owen at the moment, and at 2 seconds behind.
They are having a good little scrap, aren't they? There's not too much going on in the sense of driving against each other, but they are having a fair go at having a race, which...
Yeah, Adam's all over the back of Vapid now.
The race will be whose tyre is going to die first.
I know, and we can't see, we haven't got a clue what's going on. I need to know. EA, I need to know.
Just wish that I had the ability to be
I would. There we go.
Adam
And
Halford.
Adam. Yeah. Nice little move there.
DRS as well, which
He did.
is interesting. Angelo was already a bit too far up the road. Angelo's driving, he's just very silky smooth. I really like it. Oh, it looks like Scott's going to have a wee move down the outside on his brother. Oh, he sends it down there. Very, very nice defense there from Owen. Defending right to the death on the inside line. Scott trying to see if he can bait him into trying to defend. Throw him off line. Didn't work though. This is the pass for the lead.
Not going to happen now. Not yet anyway.
Scott is...
And Panda's under 2 seconds now. While these two are battling away.
Which is not ideal for him. He wants to be a bit closer. So
Yeah, Dash Dappens joined the little group at the back of the pack. So we've got Angelo.
Gap between the middle pack.
Yeah.
Angelis and Tom Dorian, sort of that 5-6 second buffer for the rest of the pack.
Where the action is at the minute, it's Owen's pulled a second gap on Scott. Where can you see tyre degradation happening? Where do you think it will be, lap 23, 24?
I would say lap 20 upwards, we're going to see some tyres start to struggle a little bit, especially to those that are being quite aggressive on the tyres. And then after that, we're going to start seeing everybody else start to fall off from there. And the people that did take care of their tyres will...
Yeah, I'm looking at Angelo now.
I mean, Angelo has been picking up the pace lap by lap and can actually defend quite well against the likes of Baku. I think he's trying to do the same sort of strategy as Angelo, which is conserve and get there, as Dash Stappen looks to have a wee inside move on Vapid Kut. Adam Halford, however, they've both pretty much got the same livery. They look the same to me.
They do, don't they?
Blue, isn't it? It's the blue.
I think Owen's had a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, there is damage. He's got no front wing.
Who?
Owen has no front wing. He's had a moment with the barrier.
He's had a moment. I noticed that there was a second and 1.3 seconds between. He's suffering. He's suffering now. He's Owen. I bet Scott's eyes have lit up now. As look at Panda. Panda's in the chase as well now.
These two, I think Scott is not pushing too hard at the moment. He's just trying
He doesn't
to
need to, does he?
And he knows.
Doesn't need to.
Oh, and that braking didn't help him, because look at Panda.
The Panda.
He's going to
go
have a
on,
move
Panda,
down
lad.
the inside if he can really help it.
When DRS comes in, it's going to be...
and there is Scott going past. Panda's not going to get the move done into turn 1. No.
Oh, is it?
And defense. Oh, he goes wide and Panda goes through into P1. As Owen must just his braking there, didn't he? Oh,
Owen. Owen. Oh.
He's just done a Mahavir Magunathan. He has just done, and he's cocked it up for himself.
Panda, mega move.
Panda just read the situation, went round the inside of them, and let them have that wee moment to themselves. And now it's game on for Panda and Scott.
And Tom Dorian. He's closed in as well.
Where's he? Oh, he's lagging a bit.
Oh, he is lagged a bit then, yeah. He went through there sideways.
Adam Halford still on the back of Angelo, who's now P4.
Yeah.
So Angelo's strategy is paying off for him, actually, because all he needs to do is stay P4, defend, and he gets a good points finish from this race.
Exactly.
You know, and that's the whole point of this. It's just to fight and be conservative sometimes. Just be better. Owen is DNF'd. He has binned it into Castle. That's a safety car.
Safety car.
fuck,
Yeah.
I owe you a tenner.
You owe me nothing. I said I don't do things like that. I don't bet when you Fred don't win money. If I didn't like it, I'd bet it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We're now under safety car again. We're down to 7 drivers.
So this will take us down now to lap 22, the safety car. And obviously the drivers will be loving this safety car coming out because we can give the tyres a bit of a rest now.
And do you know what the funny
I'm
thing
on
is?
board. I'm on board with the Panda now. If you can get a view from his situation, just look at his tyres. His tyres don't look very good at all to me.
I can't really see the wear on the tyres pixels on my screen. But
They're
the screen
very,
you can
very
see
dull.
well. The stream. I'm going to stream to see. Yeah, tyres,
Oh, yes.
tyres don't look too good on Scott either in some ways, but they'll manage to the end. But Panda, however, I think he's maybe put a little bit too much wear on his tyres, been a little bit too aggressive. So it could be down to the wire here. We haven't seen anybody getting a puncture yet. So we could be under a good position here. We could be like safety car in this lap if the game's programmed that in yet. Or just a 1 lap safety car. That would be great because this is a long lap. But either way, we're still watching and enjoying the race. It's actually been pretty good. There's been a lot of ups and downs. And, oh, hello Scott. I'm going to be moving to yourself there, buddy. Scott was talking. But this has really bunched the pack up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's brought everybody back into play now. You know, we'd have thought between Panda and Scott, Tom obviously was there, Tom Gorian was obviously there, but now everybody's back in with a chance.
And the driving standards have been alright.
I've not seen no real throat moves as we saw last week or the week before. Hopefully the dressing down that Scott's given them and the warnings that they had has perhaps sunk in a little bit.
And also the fact that they know they'll get penalised heavily this week is probably set in as well.
Yeah, I'm going to put cat among the pigeons here, and it's no disrespect to One Eye. Maybe the driving standards got better because One Eye's not racing tonight.
But we love
Just a
One
joke.
Eye. We love
I
One
love
Eye.
One Eye. I do, honestly. He's not very well, poor lad.
I know. Bless him. I would love to see him here. He's just started a new job as well, huh?
Yeah, he's been there a couple of weeks now, hasn't he? His new job.
He's I think he's enjoying it. I'll be seeing One Eye tomorrow night potentially for ACC practice for the 6 hours of Spa this weekend. With Team Alpha 43 and the
Yeah, I'll be watching, mate, this weekend. I'll be watching this weekend.
We got 2 cars. We potentially have 4 drivers racing in 1 car for the first time, which is going to be good. And we're also going to have, I think Jamie and Tice are going to be racing together in the other car.
Oh, nice
which
one.
we're prioritising for this championship to at least give it a good go of finishing in the top 3 of championship points. So it could be quite interesting.
Wow, what's he done?
Stop trying to go into the gap and put Scott off. It's not going to help anybody.
Out of the... I've just been looking through and trying to look at tyres. I think Tom Gorian's tyres look the best out of the lot, to be honest with you.
I actually think he's very, very good on his tyres, but we've not really seen much battling from him. He got up where he is, and then that's been it. He's not done anything else. He's just drove the car. He's not cared about trying to catch the list.
Yeah, Baku as well. Baku as well, his tyres.
Him and Angelo.
His tyres look well.
Both of them have been very, very conservative at the back.
Anyway, safety car's in.
Let's get on board Panda and see when he decides to go.
I'm not convinced with the Panda's tyre, you know, they look at very, very dull.
He's got 5 laps to the end.
Oh, he's well, yeah.
Let's see if those tyres start to burn down a bit more. Especially after
Going late.
a couple of safety cars.
He's gone.
Warming,
He's gone. It's kept with him.
Scott's actually, I think his brother was putting him off on the restarts, not gonna lie, because he had a pretty good restart there. Oh, we've got a move.
It's Tom Gorian. Oh,
Tom Gorian and
against
Angelo.
it.
They had a wee moment there down the straight where Tom tried to defend, but Angelo was stuck to his line. Very respectively as well. There was no argy-bargy about it, as Tom Gorian and Angelo are doing quite well. Do you know these cars from the front actually look like the cars from the kart series? Before IndyCar bought them over, like the 2000 series kart. Search them up. If you haven't heard of kart, then do it.
I will, car. I will.
And they actually look from the front similar to them in a way. I don't know if it's just me in my
The noses seem a lot longer. The Benetton from what 2006, 2008. That car seemed long nosed. No, it wasn't. No, you're right.
2001.
What 2001? Yeah. That looked elongated nose, didn't it?
Angelo. Baku and Verstappen.
There's action. Baku's out. Verstappen's out.
Tom Gorian as well.
Doesn't look very well. Oh, he's still got his wings.
Yeah, he's kept it because he tried to avoid the incident, I think. Adam Halford, no wing to the end. Angelo, however, what damage has he got? He's got no wing either.
Oh, that's knackered him up.
Potentially could have been a silly overtake gone wrong. That's going to be fun to look at.
Ooh, Scott was out of shape coming out of that corner there. Panda's going away. He's 2.5 seconds now. I wonder if Scott's got a bit of underfloor damage because he's dropped like that.
Yeah.
And he's suffering on his corners, is Scott, if you can go on him. Any tight corners, you just watch him.
Down a little too much. Yeah, he's got no grip.
Nope.
He's having to be so careful on his tyres. That is.
He's coming out this corner now.
And Adam Halford's had a moment. He's in the runoff at turn 3. He's going to have to wait, however, because Tom Gorian's tyres have gone.
Yeah.
They are well and truly effed. Can we get F's in the chat for Tom Gorian's tyres, lads? Spam F as much as you want in the chat for Tom Gorian's tyres. Oh, Scott!
Oh, Scott's out! Scott's out!
He's had a moment at the castle section, and that car is going to be a hindrance for Angelo, who's now up into P2. Yeah, his tyres were going. Angelo's tyres look a bit skatey as well now.
Skatey as well, yeah.
Oh, it's all coming to life now at the end of the race.
It certainly is. It certainly is. We're down to 4 drivers. 2/3 of our drivers have gone. We're just left with 4. Well, you could say we're left with 2 and 2 half drivers.
Yes, because they've got no front wings. The tyres are going, but you know something? Fair enough for Adam Halford and that for continuing. Oh.
Look at the gap that Panda's got now with Angelo. 11 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, if Panda makes a mistake now, it's over for him.
Yeah, he doesn't have to race now, Panda. Just take your time, Panda. That's all I can say to you.
He's just managed to keep his car safe, to be honest, and his tyres are solid. Angelo, however, because he's got no front wing, is going to be suffering extreme tyre wear.
He's going to be stiff in the morning. Them arms are going to be aching in the morning.
Yeah, but he's actually racing on pads, so his fingers will be aching in the morning. But
he'll be getting cramp in his thumb.
Also racing on pads, will be in pain every way because it does look like, in some ways, he was on course to getting a good finish. And Adam Halford.
Well, he's getting at least P4, which is, if he can keep it going, it's a good result for Tom.
Exactly.
Isn't it really?
Oh, Adam Halford is just outbreaking
Oh, Adam's
himself.
gone, yeah.
That's the second time in that corner he's done that.
Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling to turn that car.
Tyres are gone. Panda, however, is still going strong at the front. He's actually gaining time on the likes of Angelo and Tom because of Angelo's damage, but 2 laps to go, and the finishing order has essentially been decided by that incident with Mappenkoot and Verstappen and Scott's tyres dying pretty much on him going up the front of the castle section. So he technically has finished 90% of the race, so he will get some sort of points, but it will only be points for P5, not points for where he was before. And then it'll be probably the same for Mappenkoot and Verstappen as well. You have, I think, 90% of the race on these 3 laps.
I'm on board with Tom Gorian now. He seems to have picked up the pace a bit.
Yeah, tyres maybe were cooked for a little bit there after
Yeah, he's up to 200 plus mile an hour going down the home straight.
He's got a front wing though. Angelo, however, doesn't, and Angelo is losing time to Panda, who does. But all Angelo needs to do is finish, and he'll get a good result.
That's all he
needs to do.
Increase his lead at the top of the championships. Obviously, unofficially before stewards' reports come out, but
yeah. I wonder how many stewards' reports there's gonna be. And I wonder how many people will want to appeal reports this week because of incidents. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Remember, please do put your incidents in, and we will review them over the next day or two. And I believe that we will just get the reports out straight away once as many people as we can gets their.
I'll tell you something. Being a steward in ERC this last 2 weeks has been very easy job because we just haven't had any reports in.
It's been pretty fucking easy for you because I mean there's not been many drivers either, so it's been good for you just to have that chill out time now.
Yeah.
But also, it doesn't help that we're just finishing up that season.
We've had these petty little incidents that you get towards the end of the season where championships are at stake and everything, and everybody wants to try and pinch a few seconds on people, but we take no shit, us stewards. They don't get away with it.
No, there's no point in trying to get away with anything. Just admit that maybe you were at fault, and maybe they'll take it lightly.
You have a point there, Andrew.
Because bitching and moaning about somebody else when it is clearly your fault.
It infuriates me as a steward.
Because
infuriates me.
It just makes you look like an idiot.
Yep. But Panda now, just half a lap. Oh no, he isn't. Yeah, half a lap to go.
This has been an endurance race, I'm telling you. It's felt like an endurance race for these guys. And it has for us as well. Because the racing has been not as prevalent. Oh, Adam Albert has crashed. He's binned it.
He has. Oh, hello.
But he will finish, technically.
Where have you been? Where have you been? Say hello to Andrew. Say hello, Andrew. Woof woof.
But doggo.
So down to... Yeah, here's our Luna joining the chat. But here comes Panda now. Not far to go. 3 finishes.
It's been a tough race, huh? For a lot of these guys. The gimmick has definitely worked, though.
Of course it has.
It's made people really think about their driving as well, and I think that's the important thing that any driver needs to take away from this today. That it's about driving and finishing. And these 3 drivers are the pinnacle of driving and finishing in this race today, because they have managed to survive multiple safety cars and incidents, and Panda Pat crosses the line.
Well done, Panda.
First
nice
win
one, Panda.
in a league race since 2021, I believe, the game 2021. So a big, massive well done to Panda.
Yeah,
that was a tough race to win as well. very tough. Angelo coming across the line in P2, and Tom Dorian just about to cross the line in P3. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your podium for this evening. The only three to finish this race. And do you know something? It's been awesome. Angelo, driver of the day there, right? I'm going to give mine to Panda. Who are you going to put yours to?
Oh, I like his face where?
Yeah, he's got his Dutch flag.
Who finished third?
Tom Gorian.
Tom Gorian, yeah. Yeah, I'll agree with you with and Angelo's very close, but you've got to, you've got to mention them all really. You've all done well.
They've all done very well to finish that race.
Taking the win and clean race points as the top three have. Being as he's won, I'll give it Panda then.
These guys have done very, very well to finish today in
But
such a race.
no, I'm gonna go Angelo because I've just got to see. He started ninth on the grid. He's finished second. He drove really conservatively and maturely. I'm going to give mine to Angelo.
There you go then. So Scott, even though he doesn't get classified on the results, I believe he may have finished in some way, shape or form, and I don't know if that will mean anything. Owen obviously getting a point there for fastest
lap,
and also he will get the points for qualifying in first position as well. So very well done from all the drivers today here at Papa Champs, and from us here in the comms box. We just want to extend our hand out to you and say thank you very much for giving us an awesome race. And we hope that when it comes to more gimmick races in the future, that you try your hand in it. Have a little bit of fun. The next one's in Monaco. It's Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road, this is an awesome one, right? You have to finish the race.
next?
No.
Oh, sorry, gimmick. Yes, sorry.
Is it Monaco, and it's Rainbow Road, where all drivers will have to pit and have to race on every compound of tyre, including the wet compound of tyre.
Yeah.
So you will have to pick a strategy and try it out. Give it a go. There's no reason for you boys not to give this a go. And I think in the future, the gimmick races will have a lot more people taking part.
I think so. I think it's brilliant.
Mike, how was the race from your point of view this evening?
Loved it. I thought the concept brilliant. And sorted the men out from the boys.
Yeah, definitely did. Guys, thank you very much for watching round 3 here at Baku for our very first gimmick race in Papa Champs. We will be live again next Monday, 5 PM for International Paddock on this channel. So tune in for that as it happens. Also, to add to that, at 8:30 PM, same time we started tonight, it's always going to be the same. At 8:30, we will be live for Papa Champs round 4 at Zandvoort. It's going to be a fantastic race once again. So guys, stay tuned, hit that follow button, and come and watch some more content from us over on YouTube while you're waiting for this. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.
See you at Zandvoort next week, ladies and gents. Night, God bless.